One of the best ways to fight against low wages, to fight in favor of better representation for drivers, is to never assist Uber or Lyft in ripping you off. What up, folks? Once again, it is indeed your boy Tim with another ride-sharing video. Want to bring a story to you today because once again, Uber has entered a partnership, and you know anytime they enter a partnership, it's usually you getting ripped off. Comes from a story titled, Kid Friendly. Uber launches new safety change in 2 states, and customers will be charged an extra $10. Now, this is happening in New York and LA, so 2 of the biggest markets. What are we talking about? Here you go. The multinational rideshare company announced a new partnership with Nuna, a baby gear business selling car seats. Now, they sell car seats. So what it's going to amount to is you as a driver having to carry around a car seat. But I'll let you know as this goes on how transparency helps us drivers, how it helps our wages, and why Uber and Lyft do not want you knowing everything that happens. But as I stated, entering a partnership with a company that makes car seats, how do drivers benefit from this? You're the one that has to carry around the car seat. But how do you benefit? Here it goes. Uber customers with young children can order an Uber car seat ride and drop the hassle of lugging a car seat around. Nuna is providing Uber with seats for kids, used between 5 and 65 pounds. Each Nuna car seat can be used in rear-facing or forward-facing placements. There's a catch, though. The car seat incurs an extra $10 surcharge. So passengers can, if they have a young child with them, but they don't have their own car seat, or maybe they don't want to take it with them, they can call for an Uber, and there will be specific Ubers that have car seats on them. So the driver comes out, they already got a car seat, and you can put your child in that. The kid's safe. You didn't have to lug one around. Certainly a win-win for the passenger with a $10 surcharge that the passenger has to pay for the convenience of using a company-provided car seat. Where does the driver fit in on this? Absolutely nowhere. Why do we bring up transparency? Because it is stories like this that they would prefer the drivers not even know about. Fact is, Uber and Lyft love charging fees that they pass none of it on to the driver. Most likely in this case, because the driver has to carry around a car seat, some drivers will be wise enough to know if they're giving us this car seat, somebody is paying for the seat, and somehow, some way, Uber or Lyft is benefiting from it. But in this case, they're charging $10 per use. How much of that you think the driver is receiving? Knowing that we got trips out here, short trips that barely even pay $3 and shit like that, you think the driver, if they're charging $10 for this seat, bet you the driver's barely getting 2 per trip, if they're getting anything at all. $10 per usage. Now, for folks that are in that area, for folks who may be watching that are in the New York, in the LA area, have you heard anything about this program coming to your market? If so, did they tell you anything about how much they're charging passengers or how much they're going to give you? My guess is exactly what I stated. Uber and Lyft love finding ways to charge fees without passing any of it on to the drivers. We've been doing videos for the last month or so as more and more of this shit's coming forward, such as if you reserve a trip with Uber or Lyft, let's say you're flying into the airport tomorrow morning, you want to have an Uber there, so you reserve one. They charge you a fee to do that. They don't pass any of that on to the driver. They have a history of doing this, charging the customers fees and not passing any of that on to the driver. My guess is this is yet another one, which is why we opened the video by stating one of the best ways to continue to fight for better wages is not to help these companies rip you off. Anytime they enter a partnership with another company, Understand Uber or Lyft wouldn't do that if they didn't benefit. If you're not benefiting, don't participate in it. Like in this case, if you're not getting a decent cut for having a car seat in your vehicle, don't participate in the program. Don't put the car seat in your car. Don't participate in this. It's as simple as that. If they give you a car seat and try to force one on you, I lost it. Whatever the case may be. But don't ever participate in these partnerships like Uber Health. That's another one. Or when they're doing this shared rides type shit. All of that stuff benefits the company. They're not passing any of that on to us drivers. So don't participate in this. Like I stated, it's currently in both New York and LA. $10 per use is pretty damn high. I mean, that's a lot of money. Hell, most drivers would have absolutely no problem going out and purchasing their own damn car seat to keep in the car if they could make $10 every time it's used. You don't need to partnership with anybody to provide car seats. Let the driver know if you carry a car seat around, we'll have passengers who need to use your car seat request your car. And when they show up, we'll add a $10 surcharge onto the trip. Hell, if they added a $5 surcharge onto the trip, most drivers would happily go out and pay $100 to get a damn car seat. This is a partnership that you are almost certain to not be included in. Don't play into this, folks. Don't play into this. Once again, anytime Uber or Lyft gets involved in a partnership, it is to benefit Uber or Lyft, not you. The best way to stick up for yourself is not to participate in it. Last but not least, if you've seen something like this in your market, where they're already telling you about it, let your boy know in the comments if they've given you any details on whether you or not you will get anything. You know they don't share with us how much they're charging the passengers. So this is a media release article that my guess is Uber don't want the drivers to even know. Because knowing that you strap somebody's baby into a car seat and they got charged $10 extra and your whole damn trip is only $3 or $4, that would piss anybody off. Don't play into this. As always, feel free to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.